What up, peeps? Mr.Bones back at you for another Dollar Tree Theater, brought to you by Hobbs Horror. And we're going to talk about Monster Brawl from 2011. Directed by Jesse Thomas Cook, written by Jason David Brown and Jesse Thomas Cook, starring David Foley, Art Hindle, Robert Mallet. Dave Foley as Buzz Chambers and Art Hindle as Sasquatch Sid Tucker. Robert Mallet as Frankenstein, Jimmy Hart as Jimmy Hart, Kevin Nash as Colonel Crookshanks, Lance Henriksen as Voice of God, from beyond the grave and ready to rumble. Held in a secret graveyard on cursed soil, the Monster Brawl is the ultimate collision of legendary monsters and undead ghouls. You've never seen extreme sports like this, as creatures from around the world converge as in a no-hold-barred battle to the death and beyond. Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall and Art Hindle from Black Christmas MC as the Mummy, Cyclops, Frankenstein, Lady Vampire, Swamp Gut, and other forces of darkness pummel each other into the netherworld. Also featuring WWE wrestlers Robert Mallet for 300 and Kevin Nash, along with UFC ref Herb Dean, and narration by horror favorite Lance Henriksen from Pumpkinhead. This is the greatest monster mash of all time. Dread Central says the kind of sporting event you wish really existed. As I'm sure you can guess, this is very cheesy, but also very fun. You have these, you got a ring like in the middle of a swamp, and you got these two guys here commentating in a little shack thing off to the side. Kind of reminds me of Celebrity Deathmatch. And you've got all these classic monsters fighting each other and being paired up in matches like you're watching WWE in the swamp. It actually kind of reminds me of Matt Hardy's Compound. And yeah, you've got like, here's Wolfman versus Frankenstein the monster. You got a guy named Swamp Gut that's kind of like a Swamp Thing, but he's fat. You got Vampire Girl, Zombie Guy, Zombie Man, whatever, and Witch Bitch, which I just found out in the IMDb credits. Going by her real name, the person that plays Witch Bitch is one of my favorite female wrestlers, Rosemary from Impact. And Frankenstein there, Robert Mallet, I didn't know him by name, turns out to be Kurgan from the Oddities from years ago. And you got Jimmy Hart playing Jimmy Hart, basically the ring announcer, announces people and announces the winners. You got Kevin Nash in here, he's managing Zombie Boy or Man or whatever it is. Funny part when they're doing a promo, he says that he asked Frankenstein, "What are you going to do when he defeats you, then eats you?" It was pretty funny. This was a pretty fun movie. I'd recommend you checking it out if you like horror and wrestling, or you probably don't even have to like wrestling to enjoy it. It's a fun movie. I'd recommend you check it out. Peace.